The time is 11:57 in the evening time on this late Sunday night, September 8th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel sign off news on this late Sunday night, September 8th, 2019. And for the Peter Channel sign off of the night, some of the late night news headlines on this late Sunday night, 8th of September 2019. It is 58 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel. Sign off news on this late Sunday night is how Trump's plan to meet secret meet with the Taliban came together and fell apart. A 40-day serve search warrant in the owner of the California dive boat that burned last week. Cargo ship overturns off Georgia coast. Hong Kong protesters waving U.S. flags to appeal to Trump to liberate their city. Democrats plan voted to formalize procedures for impeachment investigation. Trump ended the Baltimore for which he previously slammed for Republican conference. The NCA mounts a huge 20-rank research trove against Trump, according to a report. Mark Seffer said long-time Trump critic joins the Republican race to unseat Trump. Taxpayers are funding the Trump White House administration campaign. Molly Yemenways called out CNN hates media on unavailable coverage of Trump's Sharpie Gate. Hurricane Dorian, Bahamas defends hurricane response. Russia's voted in local and regional elections after biggest protests in years. Typhoon Faxai forces thousands of evacuate the greater Tokyo area. So that's Typhoon Lingling in North Korea. Right here at Nord Radio Buck by a one-ton bull that fell on him. Pawtucket police investigated fatal motorcycle crash. Harvard City leaders address the nightlife issues. House of Buckfire vet retired cop ransacked after his death. JP Morgan is close to winning the lead role in history's biggest IPO, Sotomayor Monco. British Airways pilot lets ground planes in the president of 48-hour strike. NASA remix an Ariana Grande song to promote its mission to put a woman on the moon. How space travel is destroying the planet. Agency delivers shock black hole warning as weak sea flashes seen in deep space. Boswell once in an ocean covered planet with a thick atmosphere like Earth. Defeat Miller generation. As Team Fabian and the choose the limited propulsion, the express field so costs. Public warns to avoid all piggy retreats over risk to dogs and orders. However, prenatal boot camp for new dads helps the whole family. Patsy's Anthony Brown has missed busing. Edinburgh High School pool paraphernalia headed home. Edinburgh schools to give students laptops. Carter Patrol stop signs of rainbow may be coming down. 2 more pot shops get approval in Edinburgh. Norton, a preparing business plans to operate 30,000-gallon storage tank off South Washington Street, but neighbors are worried about safety. Renown-based group holds peaceful protester and able to synagogue hope pronounced. Women insist after falling breaking leg while walking the Alabama Trail. Then a routine traffic stop led to an arrest of 2 men on drug and gun charges on Saturday after police found the passenger's behavior suspicious and searched the car. Peter, Chill News time is 12:01 on this early Monday morning, and it is time now for a Peter Channel traffic with sports support. The New England Patriots open up the young NFL season with a 33-3 blowout win over the Pittsburgh Steelers at Gillette Stadium as Tom Brady and the Pats took over from the start, and they never looked back as the Pats thrashed the Steelers 33-3. As next up for the Patriots, there'll be a tough game tomorrow next Sunday at the House of Horrors that they've been plaguing them for years, which is Miami Dolphins in Miami. Looking at some other NFL scores. Philadelphia Eagles 32, Washington Redskins twice every end. Deshaun Jackson 31 touchdowns at 50+ yards. Buffalo Bills at a 16-3 deficit, but then they came back as they defeat the New York Jets 17-16 at Meadowlands. Dalvin Cook's 2 rushing touchdowns gives the Vikings a 28-12 win over the Atlanta Falcons. The shocker in Miami, the Baltimore Ravens scratched the Miami Dolphins 59-10. Career high 3 touchdowns for Sammy Watkins as they defeat the Jessup Jaguars 40-26. Tennessee Titans over the Cleveland Browns 43-13. Malcolm Brown had 2 rushing touchdowns. The Los Angeles Rams 30-27 win over the Carolina Panthers. Andy Dalton passes for 418 yards, touchdown. Bengals fall to the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle 21-20. Running back Aston Eckler game win 7-yard rushing touchdown and touchdown with the Los Angeles Chargers 30-24 win over the Indianapolis Colts. Subscore 49ers with a Buccaneers 31-17. 3 interceptions for the 49ers. Dak Prescott 35 for the Dallas Cowboys and 17 for New York Giants. And Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers tied 27. The Boston Red Sox fall to the New York Yankees 10-5. Scores around the Major Leagues: Texas 10, Baltimore 4, Cincinnati 4, Arizona 3, Philadelphia 10, Mets 7, Tampa Bay 8, Toronto 3, Miami 9, Kansas City 0, Washington 9, and Atlanta 4, St. Louis 2, Pittsburgh 0, Houston 21, Seattle 1, Cleveland 5, Minnesota 2, White Sox 5, LA Angels 1, Milwaukee 8, Cubs 5. Oakland 3, Detroit 1, LA Dodgers 5, San Francisco 0, and San Diego 2, Colorado 1. And Antonio Brown used social media consultant to accelerate release from the Rams. Report said Peter Chillo news time is 12:04. Time now for a Peter Chillo traffic and to check on this early Monday morning. It's 4 minutes after midnight, and looking at the subway commuter air fails it. Where they are looking good on this early Monday morning. Okay, looking at the area around Gillette Stadium in Foxborough after the Patriots game got over. At about around 11 o'clock, kid. Route 1, both ends is back between Route 185 in Wentham all the way down to Route 1 in Walpole, around Route 95. North Street's backed up between Route 1 and all the way down to 140. And then 140 is backed up before downtown Foxborough. And 115 slow before 140 in Foxborough. And Beach Street's closed until 1:30 in between North Street and Mechanic Street due to the game traffic. And 95 northbound side is backed up between Walpole Run and 128 in Canton. But otherwise, other highways run New England 53 in the southbound side, so after 228 in Rockland and Hippers between Duxbury and Kingston. And 95 southbound side, so between Pawtucket Stretch, 138 in both ends by the Newport down around the Newport Bridge. Boston Vicinity, Bass Pike, westbound, and also arrived. Route 9 to Framingham, and 495 at the southbound side, so between Westbound and Littleton. 93 northbound side, also at 213 in Thune. Route 1 and southbound, 180 southbound side, also at 290 in Shrewsbury. 395, both ends by the Department in Connecticut. Western Mass highways out looking good. In Connecticut, 95 at the northbound side, also West Haven, Bear Parkway, both ends at Little, Westport Head, westbound, so New Canaan. In New Hampshire highways out looking good. Maine highways out looking good. And 89 southbound side to the Waterbury, Connecticut, and 89 southbound side, Little so on upstate Vermont, and out at 15 at the northbound side, so Quebec and towards Montreal. Peter Children's side 12:05. That off our weather report. Tonight will be put cusp at 47 degrees, left northwind for Monday, puts assessment at 72 degrees, northeast about 3 to 5 miles after Monday night. Put cusp at 48 degrees east, about 5 miles coming east for Tuesday. Most assessment 72 degrees, coming east around 5 miles in the afternoon for Tuesday. Most cusp at 57 degrees, southward about 6 miles after Wednesday, put center part cusp low about 64 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 9 miles, gust at 24 miles after Thursday, gentle showers between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Put assessment 79 degrees, northwest about 5 to 7 miles coming off in the afternoon, just 30% Thursday night. Most gusts 55 degrees, northeast about 5 miles an hour for Friday. Most same podcast with 6 to 9 at 55 degrees east, about 6 to 8 miles an hour, shift to southeast around 3 to 5 miles an hour for Saturday. Temperature puts to the most gust about 62 degrees, southward about 5 to 11 miles, and gust heights 26 miles an hour, just 35%. And for Sunday, most sides 4 degrees east. Westward about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Right now in Taunton, it's 57 degrees. That's great for the Peter Channel. Sign off news on this early Monday morning, September 9th, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good day to the doll. See you later this morning with a more report. Hope you have a good night.